Nobody out, runner in scoring position. And next, the cleanup hitter, Rio Foster.
No one better. Clutch up right here, kid.
1-2 pitch.
2-2.
In the dirt, but blocked. Grounds this one to short. Williams fires over to first.
He's out.
One away. One out, runner at second base. And now the DH, Werner Blakely. Here's the 2-2. In the air to left. Etzel heading towards it. Makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So digging in, Sonny DeShera.
The first baseman, number 34, Sonny DeShera.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. But it's offline, the run will score. And it's a 2-run lead in extra innings. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. So frustrating for the pitcher. Executed well, jammed the hitter, but he still managed to muscle a knock to the outfield. Great hitting. The Biscuits down to their last strike. On the ground, this should do it. On to first. Ball game. Strong individual day and a team win, and you'll take that every time. This is a game he can feel really good about. Coming up to the dish for Montgomery, Tristan Peters. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn, heads for second base. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. Take your small business to the next level with better chemistry by calling the fine folks at NARF. If you want to know how they'll do it, why are you asking so many questions, fella?
Ball.
Martin goes 6'5", 240 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2022. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike. That misses. Ball 2. What a take with 2 strikes. Grounder left side, and that's a base hit. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Great bat control there. Slapped it down the third base line and kept it fair. That's clean hitting. Martin with a move to first. Dives back in. Safe. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. Here in the top of the 2nd. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throws to second, and he's out. They were trying to put the pressure on the defense early in this ballgame with that aggressive approach on the bases. Now that they've been caught, I wonder if they'll shift tactics going forward. The 0-1. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Around second on his way to third. And here comes the runner. Here's the relay to the plate. Comes across to score, and they lead by 2 now. Bases empty, 1 away. Next up for the Trash Pandas, Humberto Encarnacion. Now a fly ball to right center. Makes the grab, there's 2 gone. Next up, Carson Williams. 2-1 pitch coming. Swing and a high fly to left.
Relay three.
Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play.
Now batting.
Runner at first, nobody out.
The left fielder.
Encarnacion, 1 for 2.
Encarnacion.
On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. That one was served in a punch bowl right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. In the air to left. Grabs it on the run. Throw over to first. Stepping to the plate for Rocket City, Werner Blakely.
Here we go. Need you right here.
They apply the tag. Double play. Boy, they cannot seem to break through. 1 gone and a runner on at first. Humberto Encarnacion getting ready to hit.
Encarnacion.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. That double play ends it right here. Gotta be a frustrating day. The team lost, and he had a game that he knows isn't up there with his best. Humberto Encarnacion, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. Now up, Humberto Encarnacion. Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs. This one lifted in the air, left field, Peters. And that is out number 3. Runner at first with 1 gone. Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, Humberto Encarnacion. That one hammered, center field. It's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. Now this is belted to right.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
That's back there. Out of here. Blasts one out to right. A 2-run shot. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front. Then they add that homer. Great job of hitting it where it's pitched. On a fastball on the outer half like that one, you need to keep the weight back and focus on good contact. That time, it paid off with a homer. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Vernon, 26 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2021. Grounds it to short. Williams. On to first.
Out.
And that's 1 away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. Large Lad Burgers is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. This month, try their super spicy liner to left. Into the dive. Got it! On that catch, he was really going full tilt. Good job to track the ball in the air and hang on for the out. Huge spot here. Bottom of the 9th, down to their last out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Puts this one in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. We're back here at the ballpark. Extra innings set to start. Digging in for the Trash Pandas, Humberto Encarnacion.
Come on, big dog. Need you here.
And that's outside. That one in the air to center field. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Safe. And the go-ahead runs at third. Now the left fielder, Tristan Peters. Line drive for a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. And once again, we are tied. The tag at third, and he is out. One away. Runners at the corners here. Here's the left fielder, Humberto Encarnacion. He's already homered in this ballgame. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. First offering misses the mark.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Not sure I like that location. Pitcher might be better off busting him in on the hand so he can't extend and drive one. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Nice eye right there. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. Huge K there. That is a critical call right there, and the pitcher is fully aware he got lucky. That umpire knows there will be some commentary coming his way from the dugout after that called third strike. One away, and the potential winning run at second.
Shortstop, Carson Williams.
Line drive. And a base hit right there. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. To the plate, and he's out. I like the attempt on offense trying to get him home and win this one in extras, but he's cut down by a great bit of defense, and we're still going. One out, and the potential go-ahead run is at second. Nice stop. The throw to second is offline. Werner Blakely digs in now.
Good. No one better up there. Here we go.
Payoff pitch. In the air on the infield, and there's the call for the infield fly.
Batter is out.
Dives for the bag, out. Double play. The second baseman, the next to hit. Line drive. Base hit. That'll do it. And the Biscuits walk this one. So here's the cleanup hitter, Humberto Encarnacion. This is a prime opportunity right here.
Good turn right here.
That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Encarnacion with a homer in his last game.
Ball.
Swing and a drive.
Get out of here.
Gone! Made them pay for that one. A 3-run home run. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0. Pitchers usually have a lot of success when they keep the breaking ball down, but he got hurt that time.
The left
2
fielder,
outs,
number
runner on
22,
first base.
Humberto
And next, the cleanup hitter, Humberto Encarnacion. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Hey. Ball one. 1-1.
Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. A 2-run blast is second of the night, and they add to their lead. It's 11-0. What a job to keep that one fair. On a breaking ball, if you're out in front like he was, you're expecting it to hook foul. This time, though, he was able to stay back just long enough to tuck it inside the pole for a homer. 1 out and 2 on. Now the left fielder, Humberto Encarnacion. That's towards center. It's back. Makes the catch for the out.
The left fielder, number 22, Humberto Encarnacion.
That one fouled off. Encarnacion measures 6'1", just 21 years old. He's got 9 RBI in his last 10 games. Ground ball left side. Boots it.
Safe.
One gone, runner at
The
first.
bat, the
Jorge
center fielder,
Ruiz
Jorge
will hit next.
Ruiz.
Runner on the go. Swings and flares it, and that will fall. Into third now, so runners at the corners and 1 out. He's put together a really excellent game with the bat. That base hit came down in no man's land, and that's a play where defensively you need to be communicating loud and clear. That's the only chance you'll have to make a play on it. Here comes the 2-2 offering. Barrios. There's one. Over to first. Safe.
The batter, the right fielder.
2 outs, runners at first and second. Next up for the Trash Pandas, Humberto Encarnacion. Not even
1-0.
close there. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Hammered to left, and they're going to keep growing this lead. That one is gone. Blasted that one out of here. 4th home run of the series. And they tack on 3. What a show he has put on at the plate in this ballgame. 3 homer games like this one don't come along every day. I hope he's enjoying it. I know I am. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. And here's the first baseman, Bobby Seymour. Now the payoff pitch. Fly ball down the line. Encarnacion drifting towards this one. Reaches over the wall and got it. Here's the left fielder, Humberto Encarnacion. And now he's got a shot to turn an already memorable day into an historic day with a chance to hit his 4th homer of the ball game. It's been a tremendous performance to this point, but I'm sure he'd like to put the exclamation point on top with that fourth dinger. Racing over to make the catch. So 2 on and 2 out. Digging in for the biscuits, Ricardo Genoves. Fly to center, and that ought to do it. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. Humberto Encarnacion went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the Rocket City Trash Pandas and the Encarnacion getting ready to hit. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. To the left side, but it is well foul. Encarnacion blasted off 3 times in his last game.
Here we go, ducks on the pond. Let's get it done. There you go.
Laser could be extra bases. Coming to the plate. Runner scores and they take the lead. The second run scores. It's 2-0. Well, that's a big at-bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Beautiful swing there leads to the double, and the hitting coach has to figure out how they can make that the default swing going forward. A minor leaguer who can unlock that swing consistently is going to be on the rise. The pitch.
1-1.
Rolls away a little bit. This pitch popped up. Williams. 1 away. Next up, the designated hitter, Werner Blakely. Runner edging away at second base. Runner takes off for third. Got it. Throws to second. Throw behind the runner and doubled off. But 2 ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping to the plate now for Montgomery, Mason Auer. Line drive to left field. Flashes the leather on the running catch.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Runners at first and second with 1 out. Encarnacion cracked a double the first time at bat. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
1 ball.
We're here in the
no
top
strike.
half of the third. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Aye. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
This could be the action pitch right here with runners on and a hitter's count. Oh my, right to the backstop. And now a single could score 2. Big opportunity now for the offense after the pitcher bounced that one in the dirt. The wild pitch gives you runners at second and third, so you have to make the most of this chance. Inside, nearly got the batter. Second and third here, 1 away. And that'll load the bases.
The batter number 4, second base.
And now, Caleb Ketchup.
Ketchup.
base hit. 1 run is in. Throw to the plate. It's offline and the run
Base hit.
scores. It looked for a second like he was a little out in front, but he did a great job to keep the hands back and swing through the ball. And he's rewarded with a couple of RBIs. 1 out and 2 on. Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, Werner Blakely. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got the K. And there's 2 away. And now the first baseman, Sonny DeShera. The 0-1. In the air to left. It's pretty far back. They limit the damage here. Nobody on with 1 out. Stepping to the plate for Rocket City, Humberto Encarnacion. Swing and a miss, got fooled pretty badly. Incredible late action on that slider. Took a sharp turn at the last second.
1-1.
Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. 1-2 offering. Just misses with that one. What a take with 2 strikes. 1 out and the base is empty. Line drive. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Might need to do something to reset your karma. That liner had base hit written all over it. Just some bad luck. Grounder left side, and it stays fair. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. He makes the turn and digs for second base. But he's in there easily. That's not exactly a textbook decision to swing there, but he made it work. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. Today's game is brought to you by Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. If your livestock success is moving down, you need MCCI.
Yep.
Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts.
No, that's a ball. No.
Hard hit to right center. Should be extra bases. Won't get to this one in the alley. Around first and heading for second. Chance at a 3-bagger. The relay throw. In there safely. And he's notched 2 hits now, both for extra bases. Hammered that one with a really nice all-around swing. And he hit it pretty deep before it fell in for the knock. Next up for the Trash Pandas, Caleb Ketchup.
Here we go, clutch up right now.
Fly to left. Snags that one. Runner tags from third. Relay, throw home. Safe at the plate. And the lead is up to 5. Encarnacion digs in now. Runner at first with nobody out. Outfielders will want to get the ball in quickly if it gets past the infield. Keep them from going first to third. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Brent's a lefty who can really bring it. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer.
Ball.
Went around too far, it's 1-2. Runner at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout. That's out number 1 here in the 9th. Carson Williams now at the plate. That's a hit. The tying run is aboard. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. Got out in front, but didn't. Coming up to the dish for Montgomery, Trey Morgan. The 0-1 from the lefty. On the ground, 2 ball. Quick feed to second for 1. Out! Double play. Just when they needed it most. What a finish. Every time up, he was... Humberto Encarnacion, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the Birmingham Barons and the Rocket City Trash Pandas. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Now up, Edgar Caro.
The catcher, Edgar Caro.
Veras at first, 1 out. And that one hammered. And that one looks like it'll be trouble. It one-hops off the wall. Could be trouble. Coming to the plate. The relay crosses the plate. It's 3-zip. Picks himself up an RBI. That's the kind of knock every batter loves to have. A well-struck ball into the opposite field gap. That one was extra bases all the way. Humberto Encarnacion, the leadoff batter, looks at ball 1. With this big a lead, no reason to be tentative on the mound. Attack the zone and let your defense do the work behind you. Foul ball there. Late on that fastball. 3 straight fastballs to start this at bat. I'd expect him to go off speed here to change the pace. Fly ball out to left field. And there's one away. The left fielder will hit next. 0-2, and the delivery. This one the other way. Pulls that one down. Runner tags at second. The throw in. Tag out at third. That is a double play. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Humberto Encarnacion.
Smacks this one to left center. And that's the third out. Coming up to the dish for Birmingham, Edgar Caro. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. Here comes the throw. The tag out. 2 outs with runners at the corners. Now the left fielder, Humberto Encarnacion. And that one fouled off. The 0-1 from the lefty. That one fouled off. Went around, strike 3. Not an easy call there, but that... 2 outs and runners at first and second. And next, the cleanup hitter, Humberto Encarnacion. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. That gets by. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. And out. Tried to score on the misplay, but instead it's the third out. And now the third baseman, Anthony Rendon. The Trash Pandas, down to their last strike.
Hey, attaboy, nice rib.
That's a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Comes across to score, and it's 14-1. Comes through with the RBI. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Pop-up, foul on the right side. Elko moving under it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. I think he may find a way to get some extra cage time out. Humberto Encarnacion, the next to hit. Bringing some pop at the plate recently, 4 round trippers in the last 5 games. That one fouled hard the other way. Runner takes off for third, in the dirt. No throw, and he steals third easily. Here's the 1-2 offering. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. One, two now. That one
That's the
missed.
ball.
They try to get a
Rio.
chase on a slider down and away. Rio Foster in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Still a full count after the foul ball. Now the payoff pitch. And ball
Take it,
4,
mate.
2 aboard. That's an excellent at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and earned the walk. Stepping to the plate for Rocket City, Rio Foster. Kicks and delivers. Ground ball to third base. To first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. If your life feels bananas right now, find your inner peace with a visit to Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Sorry, no gorillas are allowed on premises. In the air to left. Oh my goodness, he got it! Tremendous catch! Terrific play on the dive, and you know the team is fired up after that one. Always nice to see your teammate putting everything on the line. Runner on at third, one away. Encarnacion reached on a walk the first time.
0-1.
Hey, I need you right now. Here we go.
Ball 1.
And the count 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. In this spot, he's probably hunting something up in the zone that he can drive, but he should be careful. If the ball gets up and in on the hands, he's more likely to just hit a weak pop-up. Lifted in the air, right field. That's pretty far back. Pulls it down. Runner tags from third. Safe! He beats it! And it's 1-0. That's team first hitting we just saw. He knew they were counting on him to bring in the run with something deep enough in the air. Nice job. No outs, runner at first. And now, DJ Gladney. The 0-1 offering. Line drive should be extra bases. Round second, headed for third.
Relay.
Coming to the plate. Scores easily. Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked.
Humberto Encarnacion.
That one is absolutely pummeled. Does it have the distance? That one is gone. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And they add on. It's 3-1. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. And now the right fielder, Wilfred Veras.
Wilfred Veras.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. In the air to left.
Relay two, relay two.
Dives. What a play. That's an absolute gut punch for the hitter. That one looked for sure like it was going to fall in. Great defense. We're back here at the ballpark. Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the 7th. Digging in for the Trash Pandas, Humberto Encarnacion. He swings and fouls one off. Way
One ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
Pitch in the dirt. That one misses.
Full count.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Throws, gets the out, one away. Base is empty with 2 out. Now it's the right fielder, Wilfred Veras. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. No throw, and the batter reaches safely. They're still in this one by the skin of their teeth. The infield single might give them a bit of oxygen here. Chase Mydroth getting ready to hit. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. And he grounds it to the right side. Catch up. On to first. Ball game. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for them. Nice job to help lift them to the win. Ralph's Weasel Emporium is your one-stop shop for all things Weasel. For this month's special offer, ask for Stuffy, Humberto Encarnacion. Digging in now, currently the top prospect in the Angels system. There's a lot of anticipation for his future in Anaheim. 1-0, here's the pitch. Here's a pop-up. There's one down. Man at second here with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Humberto Encarnacion. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
1-0.
In the dirt, but blocked. No advance on the bases. Good job behind the dish. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Runner at second, 2 down. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Man at second with 2 down. Fly ball down the line. That will drop foul. This one is labeled. Drops into the glove. All set for the start of this inning. Stepping to the plate for Birmingham, Eddie Park. Left field. Snags it on the run. One gone, runner at first. Next up for the Trash Pandas, Humberto Encarnacion. Out in front and foul to the left side. This one is labeled. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Runner around third. The relay to the plate. It's offline and the run scores. And this one is all tied up in the 7th. Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Man, that pitch was tattooed. 108 miles per hour of exit velocity, and that's usually going to get you a knock. Now a chance to take the lead, and that's an opportunity they can't afford to... Oh, now this one gets away at the plate, and the runner stays put. Payoff pitch. Got it. And now 2 gone. I really wanted to see a little more of an aggressive approach from him right there. Chance to move ahead, and he went down looking. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one out to right. It falls in, and here comes the runner. Throw to the plate, but it's offline. The run will score, and they take the lead in the 7th. Clutch hitting right there to give them the lead this late in the ball game. Did well to see that fastball off the outside edge and go with it, punching it to the opposite field. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Fly ball left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, Humberto Encarnacion, 1 for 3. As they escape the bases-loaded jam. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th, and it's a 2-run game. Oh, nice play. Gathers and throws, and what a play! Ball game! He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss. So 2 down. Now, DJ Gladney.
DJ Gladney.
In the air to left. Lunging for this one, but it gets down. Now the left fielder, Humberto Encarnacion, 1 of 4 with a double in yesterday's game.
Clutch up. Drive him in for us.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw and safe. That is a stolen base. This team knows the catcher doesn't have an elite arm, so they're doing the smart thing to test it here. The pitcher has to help the catcher by varying timing, stepping off, and breaking the runner's rhythm. Grounder to third. And that is out number 2. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Randy DeJesus. Line, and that's a base knock. Around second on his way to third. And it gets by. Coming around third. Runner scores and they take the lead. Cut off. Now a throw home. And he's out.
Head on the tag.
For more than a century, Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance has been protecting herds across the country. Find out what they can do for you today. Encarnacion, 0 for 1. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Bases empty, 1 away. DJ Gladney digs in now. And that's a fair ball. Encarnacion now at the plate.
Drive him in right here. Here we go.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Ball.
Out towards left center. It's back. The inning is over, and it could have been worse. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Humberto Encarnacion. Foul ball there. hoping to put the tying run aboard. Fly ball to right, glides to the left. And it's caught for the out. Digging in for the Barons, number 92. 2-1 pitch coming. Ripped into the outfield. Should be extra bases here. Around first, hustling for two.
Hey, here we go. Hit me right here.
And it's a 2-out double. That's a swing to be proud of for sure. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that consistently usually have a ton of success. Here's a grounder right side, and that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. Comes across to score. It's a 2-out double, and the winning run is at second base. You love to see concentration like that. Big spot, high crowd energy, and he maintains focus and delivers with a great swing. We're back here at the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, stepping in, Humberto Encarnacion.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Late swing, fouled off. And the tying run at second. Fights it off, we'll see another.
Ball. 1 and 2.
Fly ball, right field. Veras brings it in for the out. Runner tags at second and makes it up to third with one away.
Now batting.
One away and the potential winning run at second. In the air to left center, Gladney. Long run into the gap. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. So up next, Randy DeJesus.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up. You're next.
Fly to left, Gladney on the move to the gap. Makes the catch for the out. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away.
Right here.
First
One
pitch
ball,
misses,
no
ball
strike.
1. That one fouled off. The winning run on second base. Cut on and missed. And that's strike 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes. Two and 2.
This one's in the dirt. Runner holds, the count moves to 2 and 2. All square at 4. And that's off the inside edge.
3 balls.
Rio
2
Foster
strikes.
in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Out to short. Over to pick it up. On the run, sends it over to first.
Yeah.
Nicely done for the out. We're back here at the ballpark. We're in extras here. Stepping to the plate for Rocket City, Rio Foster. Rolls away a little bit, and the runner will hold. Now the 1-2 pitch. Line drive. Base hit. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out. And they play it safe, holding him at third. Here in extras, every out is, of course, so critical, but so is every single run. So I wonder if this is a decision they'll come to regret. This one in the air to right, Veras. Got it. Here comes the runner from third. Applies the tag and they get two. Double play.
Now batting.
Nobody out and the potential tying and winning runs on base. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third, this should do it. And that's the ball game. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he... Chase Mydroth will hit next. Ripped down the left field line. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Batting eight.
If you're looking to bring more good vibrations into your life, then call Thad's Theremin Therapy. They've got just the right lack of touch to help you. One away. Two away here, nobody on. Chase Mydroth, the next to hit. Line to left. Reaching for it and brings it in. Next up for the Trash Pandas, Humberto Encarnacion. Turned on, but that's fouled down the third base line. Rendon leads off of first with two out. Swing and a high fly to left. Inning over. We're back here at the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Humberto Encarnacion. On the ground to short. Collects. Tosses to first. Leadoff batter set down to open the seventh. Nobody on and two outs. Coming up to the dish for Birmingham, Eddie Park. Fair ball. So here's the cleanup hitter, Humberto Encarnacion. 0 for 3 with two flyouts and a groundout.
Encarnacion.
Fouled off, he was late. Oh, 1 now. In the dirt, but blocked. Nice job behind the dish. Got him looking, and he did not like that call. Winning run at third, 2 down. Here's the 1-1. Base hit, that'll do it. The winning run comes across to score. A walk-off victory in the bottom of the ninth. And Mid-South Electronic Credit Union is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. With only one ATM available, you can be sure your PIN is secure. Join MSECU today. Beautiful example right there of an up-the-middle approach paying off. If you're in the minors and you show that kind of swing consistently, you'll probably move up the ladder soon enough. Step-off throw to first, back in easily. One ball, one strike. Runner on the go. This one in the air to right, Veras has a beat on it. 1 down. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. Man at first with 1 gone. Coming up to the dish for Rocket City, Sonny DeShera. There goes the runner. Swing lifts it to shallow left field, and that'll get down for a hit. Lead runner stops at second.
Safe.
Well, I was recommending going up the middle, but the pull-happy approach worked out that time. Can't expect to get that lucky every time up, though. This one's in the dirt, but the runners do not advance. In the air on the infield, and there's the call for the infield fly.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Gustavo Campero.
2 on and 2 out, scoreless ball game here. Here's the catcher, Gustavo Campero. No score here in the second inning. Next offering misses, and now 3 balls, 1 strike. Randy DeJesus in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And they're all loaded up. Stepping to the plate for Rocket City, Randy DeJesus. 3-2 now. That is
That's
ball 4,
4,
and it brings home a run. Encarnacion digs in now. 0 for 4 in the win last night. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the second out of the inning. So with a runner at second and 1 away, Humberto Encarnacion now at the plate, 1 for 2. Out to short, Amaya. Slings to first, and there's 2 away. Nice late-breaking slider there. Hitter was out in front, and that's a recipe for a weak grounder like you just saw. Here's the third baseman, Andre Lipsius. Now a rip into left center. Might be trouble here. He turns and heads for second. Not stopping, he's headed to third. The relay throw. And he's out, cut down, and that ends the inning. Runner at first, Encarnacion will hit next, 1 for 3.
Encarnacion.
And that one fouled off. Base hit, center field. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. Digging in for the Trash Pandas, Werner Blakely. Runner on the move to third, and it gets by. Tries to wiggle out of the rundown now, and they put the tag on him for the out. So 2 on and 2 out. Next up for the Trash Pandas, Humberto Encarnacion. This one in the air, center field, going back pretty deep. That is the inning. And now the first baseman, Nick Podcool. On the ground, this should do it. Steps on the bag, ball game. Strong individual day and a team win, and you'll take that every time.